Good afternoon. Mr. President, Neil Painter, President of St. George's Cricket Club, Mr. Vice President, Mr. Michelle Painter, ministers, members of Parliament, invited media, good afternoon. For many, Cup Match is the most anticipated holiday of the year. It brings together all walks of life, both locally and from overseas. One of the best parts about the Cup Match holiday, it is a sense of community and national pride that it evokes throughout our island each and every year. It is a celebration of our culture and one of the best occasions to experience the festive atmosphere, traditional Bermudian food, interesting fashions, lively entertainment, music, and the excitement that is Cup Match. But the Cup Match Classic is so much more than a two-day cricket match. It is a significant event steeped in Bermuda history. It is the celebration of Emancipation Day, our commemoration of the ending of slavery in Bermuda. This year, the government will commemorate the life and legacy of abolitionist and national hero Mary Prince, whose life work saw her fight for the emancipation of slaves throughout the British Empire. Although she never saw the manifestation of her efforts, on next week we will commemorate her efforts in the spirit of Cup Match. And it is no secret to many that Cup Match is my favorite Bermuda tradition. My family and I love being at the field, enjoying the festive atmosphere, and sharing the best of Bermuda with our extended family and friends. As always, we look forward to supporting our respective teams. Cup Match is also a very busy time for the host club. An incredible amount of time, effort, and resources are spent preparing the host club and grounds for several months leading up to the big game. This involves getting the pitch primed and ready, upgrading the club facilities as needed, and ensuring that the scaffolding around the field is safely constructed. There is a significant financial investment in this event. The host clubs are appreciative of the corporate community for their sponsorship and support, and this government believes that the corporate community should not be alone. That is why today, soon, it will be my honor to present a check for $75,000 to the St. George's Cricket Club on behalf of the government of Bermuda to help to sponsor this annual event. This level of support from the Bermuda government is essential to ensure that as a country, we uphold our traditions. In addition to the cash that we will give to the St. George's Cricket Club, there are also numerous in-kind services that are donated to the club from the government of Bermuda. So on behalf of the government of Bermuda, I applaud the St. George's Cricket Club. I applaud its president, Neil Painter, the management and staff, and dedicated members of this fine institution for their hard work and dedication in preparing the grounds in anticipation of the 2019 Classic. The government has been working with them for a number of months to ensure that they have what they need to ensure the success of this event. Best wishes to both cricket teams. I look forward to an exciting and competitive match. But most importantly, I look forward to spending time with fellow Bermudians as we celebrate one of our most important traditions. So with that, it is now time to present the check. And after that, I'm sure we'll hear from the president himself.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. As esteemed Premier mentioned, that it is our most anticipated holiday in Bermuda, where all walks of life, visitors and locals alike, come to enjoy a two-day match steeped in tradition and celebrating the emancipation of slaves in Bermuda. Let me say first, it is indeed a pleasure and an honor to receive this check from the government of Bermuda, because as they know, this is a huge investment in a community club that is run by all, if not many, volunteers. So this $75 will go a long way to ensuring that not only this event is successful, but that our club moves onward and upward as we move and as we support our community in St. George's. And we do say thank you.
I see I'm surrounded by a number of East End MPs. They are all dressed in blue and blue.
Hello.
I even changed my tie, so I'm wearing light blue for this occasion. Are there any members of the media that have any questions for either me or the president?
I have a question about alcohol consumption during the holidays, and if that's a concern of the ministry, and if so, what steps are being taken to deal with that?
I can't speak on the ministry perspective, but I'll certainly speak on the government's perspective. I would expect that St. George's Cricket Club, as a licensed establishment, will ensure that the rules are followed. I do know that we have responsible consumption, and we're going to make sure that we promote responsible consumption of alcohol at all of our events. And I know that the persons who will be at the bar will certainly be making sure that there is no underage consumption of alcohol that takes place at St. George's Cricket Club.
Yeah. Yeah, and as a requirement of our liquor license, our bartenders are tip certified. We also have people on management who are tip certified, so we are compliant with what is required by the Liquor License Authority.
Mr. President, how's preparations been for this year?
Well, as you can see, they're ongoing. They're going very well. You know, our management team has been working diligently for the last, say, 6 months to ensure that this event goes off without any hitch. So we are well ahead of the game. I think the only thing that we really need to do is on Monday, if the weather's well, put the tarpaulins up and then hope for 2 wonderful days of cricket so that Bermuda can be entertained.
As far as the team's concerned, recent announcement of a new captain, the general feeling on the trial games that you've seen so far and what you're looking at for.
Yeah, well, what I can say is from a coaching's perspective, I mean, guys have been training very, very diligently, not only with St. George's, but also with the national program. So there have been wonderful training sessions. We've had 2 excellent trial matches, and I'm hoping for the players' sake that we have good weather on Saturday so that they can acquit themselves and put some pressure on the selectors to pick the best possible team.
Not your first go around at this.
It's
Tell
been.
the community what they can expect when they come at Couple.
Oh, well, you can expect to be entertained not only by the players, but by all the festivity that is around. Look at the traditions. We just want everyone to come and enjoy themselves. Because as you know, we may not see people for 365 days in Bermuda, but when it comes to cup matches, almost like you saw them yesterday. So the family traditions, the festivities, let's enjoy all the good food and all the camaraderie that goes with cup match.
A lot of stands around the grounds. Just explain to the public that there are locations where if you're not part of a camp, you can still have an area to sit down.
Yes, we do have public seating on the western end, the northern end, and the eastern end for those individuals who do not have the private viewing spots. So there's plenty of public seating for everyone.
And just confirm the cost to come in and what time do the gates open?
The gates open at 6:30 a.m. daily. Tickets are $20 at the gate, but you can also get them on ptix.bm as well.
And in regards to the focus on Mary Prince, is that sort of a general dedication of the entire weekend, or are there going to be any specific events commemorating her legacy?
I'm happy to let the Minister of Culture address that.
Good afternoon. For the entire month of July, we've had various events commemorating the legacy of Mary Prince, and it will end sometime in August when we finish our Mary Prince bus tours. But we have done several things. Several lecturers have come in and spoken about Mary Prince. In fact, Thursday evening, there's a free lecture at City Hall. It all has to do with Mary Prince, and Dr. McFadden, one of the researchers regarding Mary Prince, will be there to speak to the public. And I suggest you come out because every single lecture that we've had has been top class.